So this is my golfing compilation video. So I just have one more to go, and then there's Colin. I don't even know how to pronounce his last name, but this man so that I can swim. Okay.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hi Luke, really looking forward to some exciting play from our featured group today. This player has hinted at a rivalry with their playing partner this week.
So it looks like they're trying to beat Colin Morikawa this week. That's ambitious. Seems like a friendly duel from the outside, but create some extra sparks today.
I almost just have to laugh. Someone saying they're going to beat Colin Morikawa. Does that even happen these days? He's one of the most consistent players on tour. I don't know that he's beatable.
Well, he's been accused of having a balky putter occasionally, but you're right. Iron play as good as Tiger Woods in his prime. The short game's irresistible, but I think the most impressive thing about young Colin is his mindset. He's got a 40-year-old mind on a 20-year-old body. No wonder he's winning at a decent rate of knots.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Getting off to a great start at this event.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
Water is a feature here at the Copperhead course of Innisbrook Resort. Rich, and it comes into play at the second.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently in 4th place.
They're a long way from the hole here. Work to be done.
What a great opportunity here
Yeah,
for a
just
look
gotta
at
get
a
my
birdie.
shit back together
And back to
because
the play, shall we? Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
my shit is not together. I don't really have my shit together.
Oh, so close. That's disappointing. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par.
Tiger Woods back in his familiar spot. Currently on top of this one.
It'll take a
The
bit
Copperhead
of coming
course in
for me.
Innisbrook can really bite you, especially if you're slightly wayward, and there's one of those holes right here at the third, Rich.
Decisions to be made. The fairway narrows up. Should you take driver out? Also the water on the right. So players more than likely laying back with some kind of fairway wood.
Henny, do you have a better look at this line?
No, this is just unfortunate. So close to the fairway, but sitting really down.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
It was on a good line. And that should secure the par on this one.
Checking the scoreboard now. This player is currently sitting in a tie for the lead with Tiger Woods.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Needs this to kick a bit left.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Talk about dialed in. That thing had eyes for the hole. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt. That was a gallant attempt. And this one is for his par. He's currently in a share of top spot. Stretching out over 600 yards means
Yo,
that
Matt
par five
Fitzpatrick.
here is no snap.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
This one might roll into the rough. And
Well,
here we
that
are with
was
the
me.
third shot.
He shares top spot.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? 8 feet to the cup.
I'm sorry, but I'm not one of those players.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Wonderful shot. And with
That
it,
means
we'll
that
move
at
to a
least-
couple under par.
I just don't like
Now
that.
over to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks
That's
right
just
now.
not me.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 6th hole at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich. It's a challenging one, isn't it?
If you find the fairway off the tee here, you are an amazing human being. The fairway tilts from right to left very significantly. Holding the fairway is almost impossible.
Well, I know that we're in the booth and not right up
Well,
close to
I
it,
don't
but
know.
it doesn't take a smart person to work out that's not a nice lie.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
That's a good putt to make that one. That's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Leading by a couple after that hole. Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left and you'll be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival.
What are you
Can
doing?
he do the catching up that's necessary?
Good mid-range putt, this one. An 18-footer.
Can you hear those tweets? This is what they have left for birdie here.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Yeah, it's just about 3 feet away. Still in the lead now after that hole. Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par
3. Bit too heavy-handed there. Oh, I don't mind this par putt.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Good putt, that. Currently in first position.
Okay.
Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with a driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill, and once again with the pin position over on the right hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's return to live play now.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out. Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if he keeps making putts like that. And that will take him to
No
4
way.
under. Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
From around 120 yards here.
They've chosen to club down here.
And he's safely on the green with that shot.
Really?
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player. Surely it's going to.
Ouch, that hurts.
An opportunity to make a par here. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
So with another hole behind us, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Currently at -4 for the round. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. On the right-hand side of the fairway, you can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in 2, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
It might be ambitious to some, but they're going for the green. Getting ready to play their third. 11 feet to the cup.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
It has not. It's been shit.
What a putt. Started this perfectly.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 5 under. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage.
My playing game has been shit.
Now, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee. A short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into the water.
What the hell was it?
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up from about 130 yards out. Wow, did this come out beautifully?
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. That's the right pace. This should drop. And down she goes from outside the range. And let's have another look at that one.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
I saved my putt.
Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely... I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
That's frustrating.